Hey gang, Sarah here. I know I've been a little bit MIA and I appreciate all of you guys that have reached out to me. Thank you. Everything is good. It's been a little bit chaotic here. But again, just not feeling like very motivated with my whole planner situation, and I'll kind of tell you why. So if you don't know me, my name is Sarah, and I use all the productivity tools that the corporate world uses, and I've incorporated them into my life, and I'm going to set up week 2 of 2026 with you. So a bit of a life update before we get into that, because I know y'all been wondering where I've been. So I think we left off. I was a little not feeling great about my Hobonichi, so I abandoned it. I was like, I'm just going to use a notebook and like let it flow, like see what happens. So I started so July is in here. It's just a plain notebook. And then I went over to the Stayology because I didn't like that size, which I knew I wasn't going to like that size, but I did like the flow of it. And now I'm still in like a Stayology, just a notebook. And I'm finding that's helping me manage all the things. So I was managing it the same way, but in a different spread, I guess. Anyway, a different layout that I've created for me. So went to Italy, fun, great vacation, went with the boys, went to Greece, loved the kitties. Lots of fun on the cruise. I got a new boss, and then my new boss got a new boss. And then I potentially had a few new bosses in the mix for a couple months, but then I ended up with the original new boss. So work has been a little bit crazy. The customers that I support also have kind of moved on to different roles. So I was waiting for them to come on board, the new hires. So work's been a little bit weird, but like all in good ways. It's growing. It's great. Love it. Super excited for all the new bosses. What else? I acquired a rental property, which is not livable. So I've been making it livable. So that's been good, but also kind of busy. But it's really exciting. I really am excited about it. I found a love for music bingo. So I've been doing a lot of music bingo with my sister. Anyway, if you see us out, just ignore us. And then did some weekend trips. Still traveling a lot, obviously, for work. The kids are doing fantastic. They're doing all of what they should. College, working, being 20-year-old boys, or men. I don't know what the heck to call them. Young men. So they're doing really well. Holding down the fort. When I came back from vacation, I had some major projects going on. So painting and floors and all that. And if you ever did that, you have to like take everything out and put it back in. And then I ended up taking everything back out again. Oh, it was awful. Anyway, still working through all of that. In the rental property, I found a kitten that was abandoned. So I now have a kitten named Sugarcane or Caney Cane or Shanity Cane, or she has a million names. Pain in the butt. She's a beast. I don't know. Anyway, she's awesome. We love her. Oregano does not love her. And you'll see her in the end of this video. So anyhow, a couple other things. Week 2, setting up this week. I am traveling this week. I have a day off this week because I've got to do some stuff with one of my friends. Needed me to do something with her. What else? Trying to get back into the flow, and I want to give you guys a yearly setup of my new planner notebook. I don't know what the heck to call it at this point. I have a couple strategy sessions with work. Some are remote, some are in person. What else? I have some things that I have to set up for maintenance on my house. That kind of January things like water treatment and all that kind of stuff. What else? Vets for Sugarcane. Holiday lunch. Oh, I got into a car accident. Everybody's fine. Everything's good. Not a big deal. But I still have no idea what's going on with my car, if I'm getting it back, if I'm not getting it back. I'm probably getting it back. I just don't know when I'm getting it back. So that also was thrown into the mix. So I'm still trying to deal with all that. Yeah, so we're going to get right into it. Again, it's a very similar spread. I'm just setting up the week and week 2, and we'll kind of get into it here. So thank you all for reaching out, checking on me. I appreciate it. I feel good to be back. It's sort of calming down. And I'm doing my best to get back into posting because this really is like one of my creative joy outlet things. So, and I like hearing from all of you guys. So thank you all for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye. Alrighty, gang. So I am setting this up, and it's like super fast. I'm so sorry. I recorded it in slow-mo, and then I had to figure out how to make it normal and then figure out how to speed it up. So anyway, I've got issues. All right, so the weekly spread. Now, again, I really do vision my week like horizontal, but then I see the days as vertical. So that's why I really love this spread in the Hobonichi. But one of the things I also kind of wanted to add was I want to do my future planning on this too. So I'm looking at my schedule, and then so I see what I have for like going on for the week, and that's what I'm updating here. So I have some traveling on Monday, I have a strategy session on Tuesday, and then actually I'm traveling again. And then I have some stuff going on Wednesday, and then Thursday I'm doing, as I said in kind of the beginning of this, I am doing something with my friend. So, and then Friday I have another kind of like strategy session. And there's a lot missing from this planning session because, again, I'm just kind of getting back into it. And I'm still working through setting up my yearly spread, or like I'm still working on setting up my yearly plan and all that fun stuff. So there's definitely some stuff missing here. Now on the top, so I'm kind of looking at my Outlook calendar to see what I have going on. And from there, I am looking at what I have to prep for the week on what day, right? So if I have something on Wednesday, then I probably want to prep for it on Monday or Tuesday, depending on what I got going on. So I was looking at my Outlook calendar there. And what else? So also the sidebar, I use that to kind of set my goals for the week or the intentions. So for health, I consider setting up my yearly plan as part of like self-care, right? Like healthy. So that's what I'm doing. Because I look at my year, I put cadences to it, and I set like different goals, systems, mindsets, whatever, right? So that's all part of what I am setting up and still working on. A little bit late on it, but it's my plan, so I can be on time if I'm late. Anyway, what else? So family and home. I have a couple things that I want to work on with, so for my son, and then I have a thing, again, appointment with my friend, and then I have to make up some vet appointments for my kitten, Caney. So I'm just putting that in there to remember, because I actually had an appointment for my cat, for Kane, for shots, and then I traveled and I totally forgot and I blew them off, and I hate doing that to people. So I have to set that up, and hopefully I'll be at home for a few weeks straight so I can plan that. Then what else? I don't mind the hair, I'm sorry. And if you see the camera shaking, it's because she was climbing the tripod. So I'm sorry. You'll see her at the end. She does a flyby. And then for work, some of the things that I'm focusing on is those strategy sessions. I have a couple executive staffs that I kind of set up their strategy for the year and like measurements and all that kind of stuff. So I need to get those like up and running and plan. Like I have the sessions planned, but we still got to like do the work for it. So there's Kane shaking the thing. So I put that line in there to break up the day. It's like before work, and then like after work, and then like bedtime basically. So I like to break up the day into different kind of like chunks, because it just gives me different mindsets throughout the day. What else? Saying so many times. all right, plan the grind, working on setting up my videos for you all. So next weekend, or actually this week, I'll probably do a lot of that. And then what else? Okay, so now I'm doing the future planning, and I really like having this here. It's not to say that I'm not gonna, like, I'll still have a page for each day, but it'll be more like a notebook or like a journal throughout the day. So I'm not gonna have a dedicated page. Maybe I will, but I'm just gonna let the notebook flow. Because I was feeling like so much pressure to fill the page. I don't know why. Because I separate my journal and my planner. So my planner or this notebook is really just about like executing life. And so I was just setting up like the first day. So this is really the theme. I just put a line and the date in a box, and then I just let it flow through the week. Then what else am I doing? I still have to set up my OneNote for 2026, so I will record that also and get that over, get that set up, and I'll do a video so you guys can see all that. I really suck with the whole OneNote template things. I need to figure this out, and I'm sorry to all the patrons that were on there, and I was trying to send it to you, and then it's not good for Mac. Ugh. Anyway, this is why I closed that. What else? So I'm doing my future planning. So based on what I got going on during the week, I'm putting in the to-do list that supports the weekly calendar, right? So like we have a calibration session for our team members where we give kudos, that kind of stuff. So I wanted to put some notes together for that session. So I'll make sure to get that done on Thursday. And then, on Monday, I have to prep for the session on Tuesday, so I'll probably do that in the airport. All right, so yeah, again, just continuing to like future plan, and there's Kane, and here is Sugar Cane. She's coming, there she is, a little flyby. So sneak peek of the new terror. Thanks for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a great week. Bye.